Hazrat Ali alayhi Islam was the cousin and son-in-law of Prophet of Islam, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He served as a caliph for 4 years and 5 months and was perfectly trustworthy Imam. Hazrat Ali's father was Hazrat Abu Talib, who raised Prophet of Islam when he became orphan at his very early age. Hazrat Abu Talib was the son of Abdul Muttalib, the custodian of Kaaba and a distinguished sheikh of the clan of Hashmi, of an important branch of a powerful Quraysh tribe. Hazrat Fatima bint Asad was the mother of Hazrat Ali alayhi salam. Hazrat Ali is known by many titles, but each of them illustrate a particular aspect of his character par excellence. Like he was called Murtuza, Maula, Haidar Karar, Asadullah. As I have to give many things, so I will be a bit precise in my explanation. About his personality, you will find that very many books have not dealt about it, and it is a very important aspect which all of us must know. Historians have recorded that Imam Ali alayhi salam was a man of middle height with black, big, piercing eyes, very handsome and fair complexion, broad shoulders. He was a great warrior. And these are the attributes of a warrior. Broad shoulders, a long muscular neck, a broad forehead and little hair on the top of his head. Further, in his personality, historians have recorded as follows. Each aspect of his life is quite astonishing, and is for us, we must note, we must try to follow these. There is some power in his every act of his life. He used to walk with very light gait. He was brisk in movements. He had a smiling face, pleasing manners, a joyful temper, kind disposition, courteous behavior. It is very much important. Each aspect of his life, we try to follow, we try to pick up this courteous behavior, and a thick white beard, and most important aspect of his life was he would never lose his temper. Many Western scholars, because I have got very little time, for this I will have to use pages and pages. And which is not possible in this talk. So I will just very little, one or two statements of great historians European history, I will mention. Many Western thinkers and historians have paid high tributes to Hazrat Ali alayhi salam in their famous books. For instance, just I will name Philip Hitti. Then I may mention another writer, Sir William Moore and Thomas Carlyle. Very, very famous line as held by Thomas Carlyle was that about Ali, Hazrat Imam Ali, he said that he was a noble-minded person. He was brave like lion, yet with grace, truth and affection, and worthy of Christian knighthood. One of the we would like to mention this that we must note that many sources have recorded, not the Shia or the Sunni or the, many sources have recorded the fact that Hazrat Ali was born in Kaaba. Nobody was born, and neither nobody will be born there, and Prophet named him as Ali. Nobody was called Ali because the word means it is a derivative of Allah. And thus Hazrat Ali alayhi salam has had a distinction of being named after Allah. And very concisely I like to mention here that Hazrat Ali was a man of multiple dimensions, and he was a great warrior, at the same time a great jurist, and his knowledge was par excellence, and it is really, we wonder how it is possible, because these elements, these characteristics are itself contradictory to each other. He was a jurist, a great judge, at the same time he was a great warrior. He was like a prophet, but not a prophet. Many things which are not known to the people, I have tried to mention in this short article, that students of Arabic language must know that Hazrat Ali gave to Aswad al-Dulli the task of systematizing Arabic language and its grammar. And all scholars have admitted that Hazrat Ali was the originator of Arabic grammar. He is stated to lay down to Aswad al-Dulli that the principle, the three parts of a speech, the noun, the verb and the particle, telling him to prepare a complete treatise to be based upon it. Another thing which we like to tell, and very important aspect which we must tell before you, that till the lifetime of Rasulullah, all the wahi which he dictated to the people who were near to him had no error. It was in Kufi writings. So, it is only when non-Arabs came to Arabia, and if they wanted to learn Quran, for them it was very difficult to learn this language. So then we get Arabs, Zabardir, Peshwan, all these things we get it. But from the time of we find that the third caliph, Hazrat Uthman, the writing of Arabic language, we get that before that it is a bit slanting. Before that, Kufi writing was not slanting; it was not straight. So that was a characteristic, and Hazrat Ali was had a great skill in writing Kufi characters, and some of his writings are available in famous libraries. I request my listeners I may be allowed to close down here, so that in the next part I will go on completing this very important aspect about Hazrat Imam Ali alayhi salam.